Are you ready to rewire your brain for success? Welcome to Success Tapping with Carol Look. I'm your host, and I'm glad you're here. One thing that I know for sure is that not everybody enjoys it when you're really clear. Sometimes they feel threatened. Sometimes they feel upset. So there are consequences to you being crystal clear in your life. And this causes people to sabotage themselves, get in their own way. They don't want to be clear because they keep thinking that somebody else will be upset. Somebody else might feel threatened with your clarity. So see if you can measure that now. 0 to 10, I'm afraid to be clear because they, you fill in the blank for you, they will be upset. Whoever they is, you know who it is. All right, see if you can get that measurement, 0 to 10. How afraid are you of clarity for that reason? And tap along with me. Even though I'm afraid to be clear because they might be upset, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself anyway. Even though I'm afraid to be really clear because they're not going to like it, I accept who I am and how I feel. Eyebrow point. I'm afraid to be clear because I'm worried about their reaction. I'm afraid to be clear, so I keep getting in my way. I'm afraid to be clear because I'm worried about their reaction. No wonder I keep getting in my own way. I'm afraid to be clear because somebody might not like it. Collarbone. I'm afraid to be clear. What if they don't like it? I'm afraid to be clear. Don't you remember what happened last time? Top of the head. I'm afraid to be clear and definitive because somebody might not like it. Good. Take a deep breath. Now, if you have this fear of being clear because somebody might not like it, it is probably true that you've had another experience where someone was mad at you or felt threatened or attacked you for being clear. So you were clear and definitive, made a decision, and somebody didn't like it. That's likely that that has happened, all right? So we'll do that again. Get your number if you can. 0 to 10, I'm afraid to be clear because they won't like it. Here we go. Side of the hand. Even though I'm still afraid to be clear because I'm worried about their reaction. I deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Even though I've been blocking my clarity because I'm worried about their reaction, I accept who I am and how I feel. Eyebrow. I've been blocking my clarity because I'm worried about their reaction. I'm blocking my clarity because I'm worried about what they'll think. Don't you remember what happened last time? Not everybody loved me being so clear. Now I understand why I'm getting in my own way. Last time I was clear, somebody didn't like it. Under the arm. No wonder I'm sabotaging my clarity and success now. Top of the head. No wonder I'm sabotaging my clarity now. Good. Take a deep breath. See if you can measure your fear of clarity again on the 0 to 10 point scale. Hopefully it's gone down a few points again. And now maybe you have some more clarity and insight into who the people are, who you're worried about, what happened last time. And that can be treated as a separate tappable issue. What happened last time you were clear? Okay, so let's go around a couple more times. Eyebrow point. I'm still afraid to be clear. Side of the eye. I'm worried about their reaction. Under the eye. I'm still afraid to be clear. Under the nose. Because I'm worried about their reaction. I don't think they're going to like my clarity. Collarbone. I'm worried about their reaction. No wonder I keep getting in my own way. Top of the head. I'm worried about their reaction. And let's end with some gratitude tapping. I feel grateful for how much clarity I have in my life. I appreciate all the clarity I'm experiencing. I'm grateful for the insights about my fear of clarity. Under the nose. I'm grateful that I'm healing those old wounds. I appreciate how much clarity I have in my life. Collarbone. I love feeling so clear. Under the arm. Thank you, universe, for bringing me such clarity on this topic. Top of the head. I appreciate how much clarity I have in my life. Good. Take a final deep breath. 0 to 10, if you can measure that again. I'm afraid to be clear because of their reactions. See if you get a number. See if it's coming down. See if you get any new insights and ahas. Right? You might recognize something else that has complicated this idea of being clear. But one thing I know is that when you get really clear, you will be much more successful. And there will be consequences. All right. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about my books and my coaching programs and sign up, you can go to www.carollook.com/success. Thank you.